Bethany. A darkness stirs behind the smile. He reclines at the table, worn by love's long road, yet full of grace. And she comes with alabaster jar and trembling hands, a fragrance of devotion poured upon his head. Whispers rise, why this waste? The question echoes in the room. But in the pouring there is worship, in the costly gift a kingdom's claim. And the world may say it's foolish, extravagant in its devotion, but he sees what lies beneath the heart laid bare, the offering true. Jar of precious perfume, breaking at his feet. She anoints the king, though the world would jeer and scorn. In her humble breaking, love runs deep and free. Here at the table of the humble, she writes her name in eternity. Jar of precious perfume, for his burial, for his crown. The disciples watch and wonder, could we have sold it, given to the poor? But he whispers back through time, you always have the poor, but me you do not always have. In that moment she prepares his body for the grave, yet also for the rising dawn. Her love screams louder than their logic, her surrender shouts where fear is silent. And the world will tell a story wherever the gospel is proclaimed. So let the fragrance arise, let the jar be smashed in worship, for when the world counts cost, heaven counts the heart. Jar of precious perfume, breaking at his feet. She anoints the king, though the world would jeer and scorn. In her humble breaking, love runs deep and free. Here at the table of the humbled, she writes her name in eternity. Jar of precious perfume, for his burial, for his crown. Now the fragrance fills the air, and the gospel spreads across the lands. From Bethany to the ends of the earth, her act remembered, her name proclaimed. Not the oil's price, but the heart that broke. Not the jar intact, but the love that gave on. At the foot of the cross he sees her, sees you, sees me, pouring out our lives in worship, as he poured out his everything. When the world questions your offering, remember the one who honored hers, and let your life be ointment broken, fragrant to the King. Jar of precious perfume, breaking at his feet. She anoints the king, though the world would jeer and scorn. In her humble breaking, love runs deep and free. Here at the table of the humble, she writes her name in eternity. Jar of precious perfume, for his burial, for his crown. Jar of precious perfume, all laid down at his feet. She poured out love, she poured out hope, she poured out worship, bold and wild. And in that moment, in that house of Bethany, the scent of ahead. So let your life be a stream of worship, let your heart be a jar unsealed. For in the breaking there is life, in the pouring there is freedom, and the King delights in the fragrance of your love.
Jar of precious perfume, breaking at